I was just having this conversation before we got on the meeting, is you never leave, especially a sales conversation, but a conversation with any other human being where you want something to get done and something to happen without having a specific next step and an appointment for that next step. Um, you know, Mr. Dunn and Master Moody, Master Smith will tell you the thing that absolutely drives me nuttiest is if anybody leaves a conversation without having an appointment specifically for the next time. So you never leave it with, hey, go look at things and get back to me. You never leave it with, get started in class and we'll be talking, soon about. You never leave it open ended. You always want to have a very specific time. And with the new enrollment, and that's again what you're alluding to. I finalize the enrollment. I have an appointment for their third class. I have an appointment for their fourth class, for their fifth class. So if you're using a tool like Schedule Once or what, any of the other tools that'll remind them of the appointment, make the appointment. But then you also, as Master Moody was saying, you have the progress update. So you always want to have, and again, any conversation. If you're having a conversation, with a brown belt about prepping for their black belt and what they do next, I want to leave that conversation with a specific action plan, a time that we're going to follow up for accountability. If I'm having a conversation with a staff member and they're supposed to do a checklist of 4 things, I want to leave that conversation with a specific time and place we're going to follow up, what the timeline is, what the deadline is. And when I enroll somebody, last thing I want to do is, okay, great, you're coming Tuesday, Thursday, see you next class. I want it to be, okay, so you're going to be in, today is Tuesday, you're going to be in the class Thursday at 6:15. I'm going to make an appointment for that specific time. When you come in, I'll chat with you ahead of time, walk you through the card system. We'll walk through the enrollment folder and get started. And then you want every class until they're ready to be like that. Not just a whole bunch of people get thrown into the classroom.
I would also add, like when we have an enrollment, if we set up that next class, it's not just that, it's also, okay, I'm going to text you tomorrow to see how they're doing on their earning their white belt. And then we'll see you on Wednesday. So if it's Monday, I'm letting them know I'm going to reach out to them on Tuesday, and then we'll see them on Wednesday, right? So yeah, I like having that extra step where they know we're going to call them and get a hold of them and find out how's the kid doing. How legitimately I care about this. And we want to make sure this is working well.